Greetings, greetings, greetings. I bought it back. Bought it back. Too much. Got to be more careful. I know I said I was coming back at 8 o'clock, but hmm. Greetings, y'all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I needed an extra little 10, y'all. You know, needed an extra little 10. You wonder why I got on my section. Lord, got to be more careful. Sheesh. You wonder why I am such a beast. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Glad to still have my mind. People is sick. Greetings, baby. Greetings. I ain't told a lie yet, AJ. I'm so sick of them thinking I was lying. There I go, baby. Hey, baby. Lie for what, AJ? I promise you, I wouldn't even get on here and say y'all no lies. I'm just trying to, I'm making it make sense for y'all, all make it clear. So this is what the music industry does. You can take this situation and just almost look at every situation, and it's the same foundation. Like the it all goes back to one getting caught for something, and then he decides to make a deal, and the deal and the agenda is to take out the community. So that is his part. Until you understand what I'm saying, like, really, this is baffling. This is fucking mind blowing, but it's real. And the Lord knows He equipped me and designed me to always face reality, baby. Okay, baby. AJ, I will send, I'm going to put my email. I'm going to make sure I go back. I keep saying I am. I'm going to have to put some contact information in there. But, if you know my, Instagram pages, um, Extraordinary D-Boss or Extraordinary Mystique LLC. That's a new page because they had someone hack the other page. Um, that is, you can DM me and I will. I look at the DMs, so I most certainly will um contact you back, baby. Cause honey, oh, greetings, baby. Greetings, Rashawn from the 7th Ward. Greetings, baby. This is just a lot, but it's a reality. And Lord knows if I can't give y'all the truth, I won't tell a lie. It says, why? I just read a meme that says, why try to destroy a person's life with a lie when they can destroy yours with the truth? Now that's a meme. That's a meme, okay? Why try to destroy someone's life with a lie when they can destroy yours with the truth? Okay? We're gonna get back to this black and white. So I can't make it up. It's black and white. So we were at the part where the police officers had relocated to the scene of the shooting to search for the evidence, and the officers found seven Smith and Wesson spear casings in the area of the shooting, along with Russell's or Russell's bike. In the same area behind the neighborhood bar, officers found a black and silver semi-automatic P94 Sturm Ruger 40 caliber handgun that they believed was used in the shooting. Ballistics tests later confirmed that the casings found at the scene of the shooting matched the Ruger found behind the bar. I just Weezy Wee. He is such a puppet. He just gotta do what your daddy tell you. Do what your daddy tell you. Do what your daddy tell you. You're gonna be sucking the rest of your life. Good gracious, I just can't. Through subsequent investigation, officers determined that Moore was the person who shot Roussel with the covered firearm, with the recovered firearm. This firearm meets the legal definition of a firearm that is, it is capable of firing a projectile by the action of an explosive. Officers obtained a photo of Moore and brought it to the hospital for Roussel to view. Upon viewing the photo, Roussel stated, "Yeah, that's him," positively identifying Moore as the person who shot him with a firearm. After Roussel identified Moore as the shooter, Moore was charged with aggravated battery by shooting in case da 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 in the criminal district court of the parish of Orleans. Oh Lord, on my baby birthday. Oh, my baby birthday. On my baby birthday. Oh Lord, October the 14th. On my child birthday. Now this is where I can see a sacrifice coming in 3 years, all these years later. But 3 and 9, just flip the 9 and it's 6, Anyway, on October the 14th, 2010, Moore was scheduled for trial. However, Roussel, the victim in the shooting, did not appear for court. The judge, hearing the case, dispatched officers to locate Roussel and bring him to court. Prior to the court proceeding, Moore and Roussel had reconciled their differences and made an unlawful agreement that Roussel would not appear in court against Moore. In exchange for Roussel not appearing in court, Moore would financially compensate him. After Judge took a recess, God bless you. After the judge took a recess to allow officers to locate Roussel, Moore made a number of phone calls, all of which were captured on the wire, which was in effect at the time, to a number of people telling them that the judge was looking for Roussel, whom he referred to as Cookie. Moore wanted them to locate Roussel and notify him that the police were looking for him to come to court and testify against him. Accordingly, he should stay away from his home where he would be located by police. In one phone call to Moore from an unknown male at ... It ain't 504, it's ... included the following exchange. Moore, yeah, man, I go to court today. Man, they trying to find that boy like right now, you heard me? The male. They're trying to find Cookie like right. He not going to court, man. Moore, I know, right? I need somebody to let him know. They're going to probably send a private investigator to his house this morning. Mel, Cookie ain't going to court on you, Bryce. Moore, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying, I don't want them bitches to snatch him and he spook up or whatever. If he spoke up, just let them know. This is not the man that shot me. I told the people that he was out there. He know who did it. In a subsequent phone conversation, approximately 15 minutes later, the male told Moore that Roussel was not at home and that he was at an AutoZone store. Moore responded, "Them bitches trying to force me to go to trial right now. They're going to send a private investigator looking for him at whatever address they got. So I don't want him to be there." 15 minutes later, Roussel called Moore and they had the following exchange. Moore, what's up, dog? I was trying to let you know they probably gonna come by your house or whatever. Roussel, they came by my house yesterday, man. Moore, oh, all right, yeah, they probably gonna come send somebody there today too, cause see, they trying to force me to go to trial right now. Roussel, man, boy, he ain't got, Roussel, man, boy, he ain't got, dog. I ain't coming, dog. I'm Moore. I feel you, bro. I appreciate that too, dog. But I just wanted to let you know as soon as a little paper come in, I got you, dog. On the wire. Both Moore and the government acknowledged and agreed that the firearm used in the shooting was manufactured outside the state of Louisiana and thus had to travel through interstate commerce to enter into the state of Louisiana. At the time of the shooting, Moore had a valid prior felony conviction and precluded him from possessing a firearm. On July 8, 1998, Moore pled guilty to conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute heroin in another case or whatever. He was sentenced to a term of 87 months imprisonment. Hold up. So this 2000, yeah, because, yeah. It's 2010. October the 14th, 2010, but he had a prior 96. And Stone had one in 94. Okay, so 96. Ooh, Lord, they use that October and that third and that 90. Ooh, Lord, they love the month of October. Halloween. Moore was convicted of violating Louisiana revised statute, da 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 da. Okay, Moore possessed a firearm, is convicted felon. Okay. Just shows that it's repetitive. If you had 87 months and you coming home and doing the same shit all over again. Hey, baby, this is about the haunting season. This is about the proof. Everybody on the internet talk about, she don't, with Gangster passing his opinion and supposed to do a interview about me, saying what I said about what my baby daddy told me, and that's what he said, and that's what's proven. So I got the actuals and the factuals, and I'm here giving it straight. And if you missed it, baby, look at part 1. It's the part 2. Because this is just mind-blowing to me. I'm just reading all of this. So, this is the case that also brought up the $118,000 worth of jewelry that's missing, that the kids never supposedly received. Well, mine didn't. I don't know who else might have, But I know who had it, Danielle Burrell and Brenda Watson. So that's who will be answering for the jewelry. Okay? And as far as the statements, hey Jason, greetings. Back with it. Greetings, baby. I appreciate you. Okay, so that's the main document. That's like the whole story right there. Who was on the so yeah, Stone Puerto Rico with Bryce. Guess that was a sacrifice. Lord, can't make this shit up. Let me get back down to this statement, because what Gangster was talking about. Because if you ain't got paper, if you ain't got proof, but she's a woman. Well, guess what? I'm in tune with my feminine and my masculine. How about that? So right now, I could be whatever you think I am. But guess what? The truth right here. You understand me? But see, I'm a woman. And I'm a woman who know what I'm doing and know what I'm saying and know factuals and actuals and factuals. You heard me? You can't stop public records. You should have went checked them before you spoke on me. Okay? Because I got it from the horse. Okay? Thank you, baby. I got it from the horse. See, I don't do middlemen. That's why I don't do middlemen. Because, see, all of them middlemen. You heard me? They moving around and being a puppet for the horse. You heard me? So me, I come straight for the horse. It's a horse for a horse. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like middlemen. Be just carrying shit and, carrying, niggas talk more than bitches these days. That part. Yeah. And they mad. It's time for me to talk. All of them been talking. It's black and white. Black and white. Black and white. This shit been going on for years. Black and white. I'm looking at all of them. And they talk about me talking. Niggas talk more than bitches these days. Black and white. What about the actuals and the factuals? Who told it to the feds? Not me. What? Baby. For all the people resting in peace behind. For all the people resting in peace behind. For all the people resting in peace behind. Okay? Let me get to this statement. Let me see with this guy. This people went all the way to 94. I got shit from 94. They tell God on it. Let me get to the point. Cause see, ain't no statement in here because it was sealed. But I'm gonna tell you what it said. So I ain't got the lie. I ain't got the lie to kick it, and I ain't got the lie to make no friends. And I most definitely ain't gonna lie about none of this because my son's life is involved in this. Behind something he ain't had nothing to do with. But just because of who his daddy is. Because all of them was intimidated by that man. And if that man was alive today, trust me. Oh, when he was alive, nobody spoke. They was crying. And they got the nerve to think I ain't gonna speak. I better. I better. I better. I may as well. They been talking. Niggas talk more than bitches these days. Here we go. United States of America versus Elvin Nelson et al. ETAL. Considering order. Considering when this was? Oh, 2012. Okay. Considering the foregoing, the court finds pursuant to .18 USC 3161H7A that the ends of justice served by the granting of a continuance outweigh the best interests of the public and the defendant in a speedy trial. The extra time will facilitate the completion of plea negotiations, possibly making a mistrial unnecessary. The failure to grant a continuance could deny counsel for defendant reasonable time necessary for effective preparation and might result in a miscarriage of justice. It is here. Okay, so he was ordered to the court. Let me get the statement because they're not. The statement is sealed, of course, but I'm gonna just read to you where it was sealed. It was sealed on. Okay. Since they want to call me a lie, I ain't got the lie to kick it, and I ain't got the lie to make no friends. My baby daddy told it to me because he knew I had the son. See, I was the best friend. I wasn't sleeping with him. Yes, baby, get you a protection pencil, baby, at all times. I'm telling you, the highest one. Was in this. Oh Lord, they had United States of America versus Darryl Moore, Jermaine Roberts, Henry LaCour the Fourth, and Marcel D. London and Alvin Nelson, aka Stone. Now look how they ain't got nobody else, AKAs, but Alvin Nelson, aka Stone. Ooh. So God on Jesus. Darryl Moore, the grand jury charges that beginning in the time known but prior to January 2010, Darryl Moore and Elvin Nelson did knowingly and intentionally combine, conspire, confederate, and agree with other persons known and unknown to the grand jury to distribute and to possess the intent to distribute 1 kilo or more of heroin, a Schedule 1. You hear that, Rico? You hear that fucking Rico? You hear that Rico right there? And where that hit come from? Huh? I don't care if people put on hits on their own brothers, on their own people. Yeah, they grew up with them. But you hear that? It's a Rico. All you need is 2 or more, some drugs, and a nigga with a firearm. That's it. There you have it. To the Rico wave. Do you hear me? Get the orchestrator though. That's who the orchestrator. Who? That's who they need to get. The orchestrator. That's who they think telling them. Get the orchestrator. The feds just need to sit them down. When you could do all of this conspiring and think you slick and then you get caught, you just do the good. You're not good no more. You're not good. You're not good. You're not good. Ha ha ha. Governments Incorporated memorandum in answer in opposition to defendant Nelson's motion to suppress evidence. Let's see. Girl, the whole oh Lord, y'all, it's the whole RICO. The affidavit made clear that the investigation involves an ongoing conspiracy to traffic in illegal drugs that this conspiracy involved Nelson, Moore, London, LaCour, and others. The affidavit describes with particularity non-contraband evidence such as drug dealers, books, records, receipts, notes, ledgers, financial instruments, precious metals, jewelry, firearms, ammunition, records of securities, cashier's checks, money drafts, letters of credit, brokerage houses, real estate, shell corporations, books or papers with which reflect names, addresses, and or telephone numbers of their associates in the trafficking organization, photographs of themselves, i.e., conspirators, their associates, their property, and their product. Now, who knew all of that? They said Weezy told. Weezy verified that was that Stone, the money Stone had was drug money. Who defendant Nelson relies exclusively on the case of U.S. versus drugs to support his legal argument. However, that case focuses on whether a small quantity of marijuana was still likely to be found at a residence 6 weeks after a confidential source made a purchase from the defendant. Drug Super also focused on the fact that there was not information in the warrant affidavit that there was an ongoing drug selling operation from the location of the search. Ooh, did y'all hear that? I'm trying to get to the part about this statement. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all got to be more careful, baby. Let me get to this part. Baby, I got it. Let me go to my other records. Oh, Lord. It's some more. It's crazy, but it's real. I'm here for it. It's got to be more careful, y'all. What y'all think about this? This is y'all's community. So baffling. So disheartening. So low down. I thought we didn't like people. They walkie talkies. Niggas talk more than bitches these days. They tell God on Jesus. Do you hear me? Tell God on Jesus on you. Okay, so let me get to the part. It was on August 11, 2012. Draft pre-sentence investigation report as to Elvin Nelson. Note, I repeat, draft pre-sentence investigation report as to Elvin Nelson. Note, this document will only be accessible to the government attorney and the attorney for the applicable defendant. The judge in this case, other defendants, and the general public will not be able to view this draft document. Parties should submit objections directly to the probation office not more than 14 days after the initial disclosure of the pre-sentencing report. So what do you gather? Where did I lie again? What you don't like again? What you didn't like? What part you didn't like again? Because I beg of you to differ. What part was not liked again? Because it's black and white. It's black and white. So what part you didn't like again? Oh, I can't turn y'all that way. What part you didn't like again? What part you didn't like? Make it make sense. The interview, what interview? Because I think you're gonna have to, like, you got to change the documentary. They say you might have to change your interview because I thought you might have knew what you was talking about when you came for me and spoke on my name wrongly. I just thought you might have knew just what you was talking about because I knew what I was talking about. Okay, so y'all, so I can go through it. Like I can really go through it. Here's the defendant. This is Elvin. This is Elvin. This is Elvin's sentence. In compliance with the holding of Bryan versus United States and with rule of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, the government wishes to acknowledge the captioned proceedings. Wait, no. The government wishes to acknowledge the following agreements between the government and Elvin Nelson, the defendant, in the above captioned proceeding. Defendant's undersigned counsel, such and such and such, has reviewed the terms of this agreement and has been advised by the defendant that the defendant fully understands the terms of this agreement. The defendant has agreed to plead guilty to counts 1, 10, 11, 14, and 15 of the second superseding indictment, which was returned. Greetings, Kwame. Which was returned by the grand jury on October 21st, 2011, in which the defendant is charged with conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute 1 kilogram of or more of heroin in violation of Title 21. Distribution of a quantity of heroin in violation of Title 21, United States Code. Use of a communication facility to commit a drug offense. Possession with intent to distribute a quantity of cocaine hydrochloride. And possession with intent to distribute 100 grams or more of heroin in violation of Title 21. The government further agrees that the defendant has complied with the April 30th, 2003 amendment to the United States Sentencing Guidelines and therefore is entitled to the provided 3-level reduction in his guideline offense level for his timely acceptance of responsibility. Greetings, Travis. The government further agrees that the defendant has complied with the April 30th, 2003 amendment sentencing. Okay, I said that. In an effort to resolve this matter in a timely fashion and show good faith, the defendant has agreed to waive his rights pursuant to Rule 41. Therefore, if the defendant chooses to rescind the plea agreement if the defendant chooses to rescind the plea agreement after he has signed his document and the written factual basis and thereafter it maintains his plea of not guilty, or should the defendant plead guilty and then subsequently withdraw his guilty plea, the government has the right to use the defendant's admitted factual basis as an admission of his guilt for the charged offenses in the government's case in chief of the trial in the above referenced matter. Defendant understands that the Federal Rule of Evidence 410 provides him protection from the use of such admissions made during plea negotiations or as a result of plea agreements, but knowingly and voluntarily waives that protection and those rights afforded by Rule 410 as stated above. The defendant further understands that the maximum penalty the defendant may receive should his plea of guilty be accepted is as follows. Count 1, a minimum of 10 years imprisonment and a maximum of life imprisonment, a fine of $5 million. or greater of twice the gross gain to the defendant or twice the gross loss any person under Title 18. Okay. Counts 10 and 14, a maximum of 20 years imprisonment, a fine of 1 million or greater, of twice the gross gain to the defendant of twice the gross whatever. Count 11, a maximum of 4 years imprisonment, a fine of 250,000. Count 15, a minimum of 5 years imprisonment, a maximum of 40 years imprisonment, a fine of 5 million or greater, or twice the gross gain to the defendant. The government also agrees not to charge the defendant as a multiple offender pursuant to Title 21, United States Code, Section 851, as having a prior felony drug conviction, which, as to count one, would have resulted in a mandatory minimum penalty of 20 years imprisonment. However, the government and the defendant agree, pursuant to Rule 11C1C of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, that a specific sentence of 144 months, equaling 12 years, imprisonment is appropriate in the disposition of this case. Both parties agree that this sentence is reasonable when considering the violation of federal law, the defendant's past criminal conduct, the statutory penalties associated with offense, and the United States sentencing guidelines. The defendant understands that the court may accept or reject the rule. 11C1C agreement or may defer in decision as to the acceptance or rejection until there has been an opportunity to consider the pre-sentence report as provided for in FRCP, whatever. Okay. The parties further agree that should the court not abide by this agreement, the defendant or the government has the option of declaring this plea agreement null and void. It is also understood that this restitution provisions of whatever United States will apply, and defendant agrees that any restitution imposed will be non-dischargeable in any bankruptcy proceeding, and that defendant will not seek a cause to be sought. Further, the defendant understands that a mandatory special assessment fee of $100 per count shall be imposed under the provisions. This special assessment must be paid on the date of sentencing. Failure to pay the special assessment may result in plea agreement being void. The defendant further understands that the court is imposing a sentence of a term of imprisonment for count one shall include as part of the sentence as a requirement that the defendant be placed on a term of supervised release after imprisonment for a period of at least 5 years pursuant to Title 18. For counts 10 and 14, the defendant shall be placed on a term of supervised release of at least 3 years imprisonment pursuant to Title 18. For count 11, the defendant shall be placed on a term of supervised release after imprisonment for a period of up to 3 years. For count 15, the defendant shall be placed on a term of supervised release of 4 years. Supervised release is a period following release from prison during which defendant's conduct will be monitored by the court or the court's designee. Defendant fully understands that if defendant violates any of the conditions of supervised release that the court has imposed, defendant's supervised release may be revoked and defendant may be ordered by the court to serve in prison all or part of the term of supervised release. The defendant recognizes that any criminal monetary penalty, whether special assessment, criminal fine, or restitution that is owed as a result of his conviction will be immediately submitted to the Treasury Offset Program. The defendant waives any objection to his inclusion of the Treasury Offset Program. Defendant understands that Title 18, They just gave him as the rights. The defendant further waives any right to seek attorney fees. The defendant waives the right, does not waive, and retains the right to bring a direct appeal of any sentence imposed in excess of statutory maximum. The defendant also retains the right to bring a post-conviction challenge if he establishes that ineffective. The defendant agrees to forfeit and give to the United States prior to the date of sentencing any right, title, and interest which the defendant may have in assets constituting or derived from proceeds The defendants obtained directly or indirectly as a result of the violation to which he is pleading guilty, and or which are assets used or intended to be used in any manner or part to commit and to facilitate the commission of the violation to which defendant is pleading guilty. The defendant further agrees not to contest the administrative, civil, or criminal forfeiture, or the seized currency, but not wait. He doesn't uh, he does not contest the administrative, civil, or criminal forfeiture of the seized currency, but does contest the seizure of the jewelry. But does contest the seizure of the jewelry. Defendant further agrees. The assets include but are not limited to any assets charged in the indictment or any bill of particulars filed by the United States. The defendant agrees that any asset charged in the indictment or bill of particulars is forfeitable as proceeds of the illegal activity for which he is pleading guilty. So the jury was offset. The defendant further agrees to submit to interview whenever and wherever requested by law. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Yes, I appreciate you. I be thinking about it too. Requested by law enforcement authorities regarding all assets within his or her possession, or those assets transferred or sold to or deposited with any third party as outlined within the preceding paragraph. It is also understood that the defendant will fully cooperate in providing any and all financial information and documentation and agrees to voluntarily execute a complete and thorough financial statement. Yes, baby. Damn governments. Yep. Yes, Lord. Documentation agrees voluntarily execute a complete and thorough financial statement from Form OBD 500. The defendant understands this information may be provided to a representative of any victim of the offense. The defendant understands that the statements set forth above represent represent defendant's entire agreement with the government. There are not any other agreements, letters, or notations that will affect this agreement. Okay, and he was giving his jury back. So, this is what starts the other paperwork that I didn't bring with me. I promise y'all. Because they're going to the penitentiary, ripping these children off. Okay, so there's my actuals and factuals in black and white per the United States government. So they show. I just need to know again what they show when speaking on me. I needed to know was they sure. I know that's right, baby. No, don't do it no more. Don't do it twice, and don't let nobody get you caught in no RICO. You see what's happening here? I can't make nothing up. So what it sound like? What it is? What did it sound like I was lying? Why would these people think I'm lying? Because I know they lying and skitting and playing over people's head and playing over people's life. But see, I'm not one for that. I'm not one for that. They told God on Jesus. Yes, baby. Thank you, baby. Hello. They told God on Jesus. Do you hear me? Told God on Jesus. They sure did. I'm looking at it, black and white. And it showed. And see, that's why Elvin really, because I guess after that, the boy didn't want, because Elvin was so solid. And he would have never spoke. And they knew that about him. So when they spoke on him, so why would you think? Why would you think to tell them you don't like what I see? I said what I said. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I will. I most certainly will. Let me tell you something. Why? Why would he not like what I say? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. That's all I try to be is the real. I would not have ever. It's okay. I appreciate you. Thank you. I might have to, Jason. I'm telling you. Y'all make sure y'all vote for me. Baby told on them. Baby is the one who got them all RICO'd up and all kind of stuff. I mean, which the informants is the informants, but it's all RICO'd up. It all goes back to baby. He the one got everything to gain off of everything. Off of everything. Don't give me again. I've been running my own business since I got out. That's right, baby. And make sure you pay your taxes. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You from Dade? Okay. All right. All right. I'm around your way. I'm in Dade County. All right. That's right, baby. They could Google you. I'm telling you. Shaking your head, huh? These folks, I understand. Because, y'all, let me tell you something. When they came for me, when I keep saying this all over the place, because they try to throw you off. They will try to make the truth a lie. But one thing about the truth, baby, when they come out, the people know the difference. They know the difference. Like a lie, a skit, TV. Yeah, you can fool the TV. See that? And guess what, baby? It happened for a reason. Do you hear me? Everything happened for a reason. That's why I say I'm going to take the things that I go through in life and share them with people. Because if it can help somebody to not have to go through it, or help somebody who may be going through it. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, you're on the other side. Well, I don't think what's up. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm here for, Fire Brown. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's just baffling, and people think they'd be the only one, and then people try to make it seem like you're crazy. But they can make it seem like they won't with me, honey. I'm going to stand. You hear me? Even if I have to stand all alone. I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. Okay? Believe that. And nobody can't call me a lie yet, because I'm not going to tell you something. I will, baby, but I be having I do have a career, and I try, because it's really, that's not really was the intention. But once I do be able to go on and I see this and I see that, oh no, I'm not gonna let it go like that. I'm not, because they just like to run on and run on with the lie. But I'm here to stop the lies. I'm sick of the lies, sick of them, just sick of them. And I want y'all to be able to realize the truth from a lie and face the reality of it. If I told you, don't nothing get on the inside, don't nothing from the outside get on the inside, but from somebody on the inside. The inside got to let the outside in. The outside just can't come in by itself. Okay? So if you on the inside with somebody, and then somebody on the outside knows something about you, that means somebody on the inside too. You understand what I'm saying? It don't matter who they use. They told God on Jesus, on you. That's what they did. I got you, Kwame. And then I just be making sure I have to keep myself clear, because they try to make this crazy thing. But one thing about me, baby, the clique I claim, it's not possible for them to ever try to be able to make me seem crazy. It's just not possible. I'm just not gonna lose no mind like that. Remember, I was quiet first. The reason why I gotta talk now is because niggas talk more than bitches these days. That's why I gotta talk now, because niggas talk more than bitches these days. Yay. But see, when they tell him, they want to do it in the background. But see, they want to blame the woman, because she gonna come to the forefront, the front line. That's right. God don't make no mistakes, and timing is always everything. You hear me? See, we ain't on our own time. We on God's time. And they can be on demon time if they want. But see, God gonna send somebody who know how to control all the demons. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and fulfill their demands. Check me. You heard me? See, that's what they don't think. They can fool some of the people. some of the time, but they can't fool all the people all of the time. You understand what I'm saying? And you see, when I see somebody have life before they come home, which I've been knowing what all I know for a very long time. But see, when they touch my boy, you heard me? Because Stone just helped me make him, but I had him. That's mine. He got my last name. I'm the baby daddy. Okay? So, when you do that and touch mine, baby, that's a different kind of wall. Now you're warring with the spirit. And see, one thing about the spirit, what goes on in the spirit ain't seen. But it's going to come to the physical eventually. Believe that. And God going to use who he can. Do you hear me? Oh, yeah. I really feel like Habiza is the next sacrifice. If you look at it, if Gangster was the original hot boy and he home, and then you still got a hot boy left, all it takes is for him to get out the way, and then who have all their hot boy rights back again? Come on, baby. Baby, when I tell you, girl, you see me sweating? Because I got so much. I just got to try to be quiet. I try to just stick it to what they did to Stone. But I know what they did to everybody. Okay? It's a long list. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. And they want to be upheld by the community. They want to be a public figure to the community. This is what they call in public figures. Come on, me. The list is long. I have to sing opera on them bitches. That's how I can go from soprano to alto to tenor. Do you hear me? I love you more, baby. I can go from soprano to alto to tenor. And trust me, I got me 28 plus years of shit. Do you hear me? Baby, I think it's more like 30. That's why this shit coming back around. You hear me? Them 20 years, baby. When I tell you policy, baby, I be telling people once you done touch a certain kind of money, you can't go no less. You always need more. And at any given time, all them little policies that was running around, he was just picking out the bunch. Up, your time to go. Up, time to cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. Because I don't even know if them people even knew they had them, baby. You know, it's just the Holy Spirit burning and like a fire shut up in my bones. Can't leave it alone. Do you hear that? That's how it be. It's like fire shut up in my bones. You can't leave it alone. You heard me, they be playing with fire. It's fire for fire. I told you I'm a Capricorn. We walk through fire. Hell and high water. I plan to just, and I promise you after this, because baby, when I tell you I got so much shit up inside of me, I just be trying to help the people and make it stay positive. Baby, when I say you're they're the same. They're the same. Whoever doing it, they all the same. Quite me laughing. You got to laugh to keep from motherfucking what? You know? Fuck. Baby, when I tell you, as soon as they sign, all you look back is a little policy. You for sure money. If you don't know money, you better learn. Better learn to discern. I'm trying to tell you. Gotta make it make sense for me. Let me tell you something. They all feared the boy. So what in the hell? Baby, I know that's right. I appreciate you too. I know you would. Yes, fire. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, baby. They just don't understand. This shit ain't nothing to play with. And then to come from my boy, I said, Lord, poor Elvin ain't never had to deal with it. They knew he was so solid. After that, I guess the boy didn't want to live no more. I would have told somebody, whatever. You heard me? Whatever they did. Because they wasn't going to never let him come home. They feared him too much. They feared him. And now everybody that fears him wants to say his name. They all know what happened. They all know what happened. They was part of the clique too. They, probably was supposed to happen to them too. You heard me? But this right here ain't weak. This ain't for the weak right here. And guess what? God knew. Ooh, front line. In the spiritual and the physical. Front line. Tell you what happened about what, baby, because I've been telling what happened about everything. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm going to try to save it for what you want to know about. Okay, dangle. You know, I'm telling you, y'all got to be careful. Don't leave it alone. Let me say something. Royalties pay up to 70 years. Okay, I just want you to know. Okay, that's right. Royalties pay up to 70 years after the artist is deceased. Okay, royalties pay up to 70 years after a artist is deceased. I just want y'all to know that. Okay, so now y'all make it make sense, please. I done gave y'all all of the blueprint. Now I need y'all to make it make sense. And when these people be around here, so, oh, that lady crazy. If you know, you know. You know, I'm not even gonna speak on this little daughter, because guess what, baby? You my son, sister, but I don't play with churn. I raise them. And as they can see, my son ain't no hoe. Because I ain't have no females. I had males. So stay in your lane, little girl. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because whatever I do, gonna help your ass too. Until I find out you done been forging my son's name. Now, you on base. But you gonna stay in your lane, little girl. Because you wouldn't dare know nothing about nothing. I don't even know why your mom put you on the front line like that. But she knew. She knew. No, he wasn't paying people. Everybody know he wasn't paying nobody. You know, they people ain't even know they had writers' accounts. He was telling the truth about that was his artists, and they had writers' accounts, but he was signing them up for it. He was signing up their writers' accounts, so they ain't even know. That's really forgery. To be having that kind of stuff on people and people not know that they had it. That's forgery. Them people ain't registered for those accounts. If they wasn't getting a check from it, them people would have paid them separately. Everybody could have got their own check. Why he had to be over the check? And he wasn't paying nobody and wasn't doing right by nobody. So what you doing? And then gonna send a hit for my son through the girl that worked for APD? Like I didn't know that was the same shit that Thug caught up on now? Y'all gotta be more fucking careful. Gots to be more careful. Not my son. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell God on Jesus on their ass. But guess what? All I'm doing is verifying. Cause niggas talk more than bitches these days. Wait a minute. Let me tell you, since you brought that up. When you are a Mason, they some of them go through, you know, especially on that dark side. I ain't gonna say, it is what it is. But they were trying, they had made Elvin B turn him into a Mason. They had him going through the 33 degrees. So it's funny that you brought that up, because I was eventually going to bring that part up, and that's going to be another story. At all. But I'm going to tell the truth on that. Right, Gilly Pooh, man, on point. Yeah, Wayne verified. Y'all heard that Black and White? Y'all go watch part 1. Then Wayne verified on Stone. And who you think told him to do it? Because he be stunting like his daddy, stunting like his daddy, stunting like his daddy. Bitches don't even have their own brain. They all been bent to some wheel. You heard me? Don't even know the black magic rules put on their ass. That's why they walking around like zombies now. A bunch of demon-ass zombies. Demons in demands. Demons with demands. Zombie-ass demons with demands. That's what the fuck they walking around here with. Fucking bots. Fucking wind them up. R2D2. R2D2. Stupid as a motherfucker. Can't even control their own stuff when they could have all demon dummies. God doggone right. When they could have had their own money. That's why I told Spawn, I said, what is you doing riding up? You already was doing wrong, but at least you had your own money. But you're going to go with this one and let him indict you on wax? Let you tell her to take all your raps, give your songs to Juvie, and yeah, you knew that. That boy said that in that. Baby, the masters of deception is correct. Y'all heard me give the interview. And then Juvie my dog. Juvie played all them demons and demands. Demons with demands, like demons on demand. I'm a demon, not the man. Yeah. Demon, the man. She bought the demon, not the man. Ooh. Guess what? They all their ass gonna be at the Clone Center in Marietta, Georgia in a minute. That's why they all there. That's why they all are there. They gonna clone ass. You heard, man. Put them dead and they gonna be in the dirt. It's gonna be a mask. Somebody else gonna be behind that body. If they're worth anything to get money off. Because I don't believe they can sell shit anymore. That's why they keep using everybody else. They can't sell shit no more. They got to go sign these little youngins who want to get indicted on wax. Because, the old one's catching on. Ooh, when I let him out, he going to eat that bitch up. But when I say he's going to have to be so solo, dolo, YOLO, no, so independent. Because guess what? He got all the money any fucking way. Royalties pay up to 70 years. That's why they want him gone. The royalties pay up to 70 years. And we already got the 33%. His sisters and them got it too. But they so bot dummies too, going against the grain, going against the daddy only motherfucking son, that's like going against their fucking daddy. Stupid McNupid. And then they always send a little young one to me like she getting through, but as soon as she see my candles burning, yes, he's the GOAT. Guess what? They always send that little young one around. They used to send her to come spend the night with my son early in the year. And then they sent her after he got shot. She the only one out of the whole motherfucking family of stones to come see about him. But when she came, I made sure I had 50 million candles burning in my altar room. I said, yeah, go look around the house. You can go look around the house. Soon as she went in there, she came my ass back down. Because I don't play the radio with no in my sanctuary. You understand me? If you come for wrong, I'm going to know. I'm going to discern it. I'm going to let you come and see just what you get, just what you're looking for. Keep a candle burning. Been for years and years. I set smoking fire to that ass. Soon as she got her, she was ready to go there. And they thought they wanted to see. They thought they wanted to report. I got something for that ass at all times. They ain't slick at all. Thank you, Jason, but this is a real motherfucking life. When they come down to me, they're going to say, real life. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to say, this is non-fiction. Because all these fiction-ass motherfuckers, you heard me, that's doing real shit, it's backwards. It's not what it is. I'm here to let y'all know. They got to be more careful. So I just had to come and share them truths with y'all. Because I don't know why these people, I don't know why. They say they playing chess and not checkers. Well, if you playing chess, what is it known for the queen to do? What do the queen do in chess? Huh? Do you hear me? Killing demonic ass spirits. Because they won't never win. What does the queen do in chess? She'll take out every motherfucking body. You hear me? She'll take out every motherfucking body. Checkmate. Straight up. Straight up. Why you think they turning into queens? You heard me? Because yeah, they had that boy mass mason, but knowing that he already done been in juvenile jail, all of their ass done been in juvenile jail. So all of them got them tendencies already. But then to turn a mason and then have him in the rap industry, going against everything, yay. That's right. The queen take every fucking thing out. Everything. And guess what? That Stone he was doing homosexual shit too. He thought he deemed it okay to one day bring a male to my house. Red bone. Had him a red bone. When I tell you the red bone had on him a fitted little cap and all that, they thought it was it. But see, what had happened was the spirit had me in the window when they pulled up, right? So when they was pulling up, you know, the corner from my house, right where I was living at the time, was right there. So when they turned the corner, I saw him coming up my street, because, you know, you got to come up and then my driveway long. So I saw him coming up the street from out the window, and the red bone was driving. You heard me? So the red bone came in. They tried to come in like two niggas, but you know the type of eyes I got. And then at the time, I had a best friend, you know, that I used to hang with that was gay too. You understand what I'm saying? So my best friend there with me. So Redbone come in or whatever, they got all kind of shit for Dub and all kind of basketball jerseys, all kind of shit. So I'm talking to someone, I'm like, well, why, you know, this boy wearing his pants sagging and all this shit. I don't want no tight jeans and no sagging and all that. I'm like, why he can't wear his pants like this man? That punk told me, oh no, you don't want him to wear his pants like me. The oath. He had to took the oath. Yeah, he told me, he started talking to me third party and all that shit, and I already fucking knew what it was. So that was part of it. Then I had to met some people that had to knew him. I was way somewhere else. And had to met some people. They had to showed up at the same place that I was at. And when I saw the girls looked like they had AIDS already. And I saw the dude that said he was from uptown, and he had on the same kind of cap and shirt and all that. That dude that was Stone was with, you know, the little boyfriend that Stone was when it started so boldly to come to my house. I didn't know. You can't fool me. Can't fool me. So I didn't know. But you know, I wasn't worried about nothing because I wasn't sleeping with him. So I guess he deemed it okay. We was cool. So I guess he just thought I wasn't going to read in between the lines and bought this queen to my house. Queen of a man to my house. You know? But I saw through it, you know. So, yeah, all of that. And in Atlanta, that's the home of it. So, yes. Love, baby. Yes. So, baby, I mean, that's why I'm safe and wasn't going to get it, because I already knew what was going on from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? I understand very well. You see? I was always taught, pay attention to what a person say. But they say believe none of what you hear and little of what you see at all times. Did that to see if you agree with it. I most certainly didn't. And I bet you never tried it no more. And then when I used to get mad, I used to say, you faggot mother. Yeah. I sure did. I used to call all his spirits out of him. That's why I used to go back to them. So he used to go back to his opposition and talk about me. So then the opposition thought, oh, he hate her. Even his little, he hated you. He hated you. No, bitch. He didn't hate me. He loved me. But guess what? He couldn't get over on me. He couldn't get over on me. I was too spiritual. And once I saw the first wrong move, you out of here. And once he showed me weakness, he was out of here. You heard me? And the weakness was playing with my son. Period. So, they were scared of him. And he was scared of me. My spirit. He was scared of the spirit of God in me. That's what he was scared of. Because I ain't ceased to not tell him nothing. Just like I ain't ceasing now. Okay? So if I didn't cease to keep nothing from him, who the fuck think they about to get by and then fuck with my son? They should have left me quiet. Straight up. They should have left me the fuck quiet. What's happening, baby? What's going on? They should have left me the fuck quiet. Don't come for my boy for a motherfucking thing. And now you're going to pay up because it's 70 years in royalties. So he need all of that. All of it. All of it. Bitch, every bit of it. Every bit of it. He got a long time to live. Why y'all thought y'all was going to shorten him? Fuck wrong with y'all. Bitch, all of it. Now I'm coming for all of it. The back end, the fucking front end, the back end, bitch, everything. Every motherfucking thing. Bitch, I took care of mine on my own blood, sweat, and motherfucking what? Scratch. But bitch, guess what? It's all due to him. And they knew it. Thought I was gonna let him sign with you. Bitch, for what? When he's already the fucking man. What the fuck he gotta sign to a nigga for? What the fuck he think? You think my son gonna play second to a fucking nigga? For what? I know what position his paw left him in. Believe that. If nobody else wants to believe. So all of that. Front end, back end. Bitch, you're giving out bags. You're on and all that. Bitch, pay up. Because guess what? I'm working with who I need to fucking work with. Straight up. Gonna get it anyway. Fuck wrong with you? Then you think you can come out here and just do this shit in my face fucking freely, bitch. Not me. Not me. Not motherfucking me. Y'all fooled him. Because he had love for y'all ass. I ain't trust him nor y'all. None of y'all. Never. So, that song with Slim and Juvie, bitch, you know, them was Stone lyrics. You understand what I'm saying? Why y'all around here still singing the shit? Because you know what that is? Performance. See, when they go to performing, that's why they keep performing the same old shit. Because they getting paid for the performances. And they already in the hole because half of the music was put up for motherfucking collateral on the motherfucking loan. And the loan was motherfucking, you know. So all the shit. They got to perform to make more new money. Old shit. That's why you think of slow motion. Why you think he's singing all of that old shit? He's still singing back that ass up. Got to make it fucking make sense. But yeah, now we want it all. Now we want it the motherfuck all. My son got his 33.33%, bitch, and it's going on a fucking loan. And he getting the interest of it because bitch, you just stole from his daddy. And then you took his daddy name off the catalog, took the catalog numbers from on side of his daddy name, which I showed y'all on my Instagram. That's why I posted it. Took it off the side of D-Boys and Alvin Nelson. Period. So that all of that money could go back into the, yeah, who you think it go to? It's still being paid out to who? The fucking record label. Who he wrote the music for. He had BMI award-winning songs. Multiple ones of them. Do you know? I check repertoires in every motherfucking thing. I'm a smart bitch. I'm a business bitch. That's what the Capricorn do. You know what the fuck wrong with him? Reach out to me for what? Reach out to me for what? All he need to do is let the checks loose. Reach out to me. He could possibly never. I want somebody to reach out to him. Bounce back. Bounce up stone. Just think of it. When you listen to Stone, bounce back. I'm about to bounce back. Bounce back. Stone told y'all he wrote all them songs in the interviews. He told y'all. He's still making millions off the old catalogs, and Stone and damn near wrote all of those songs. Point blank period. They told y'all, and they even left. And that's why he wanted them to leave, because he was still getting paid off. And when they left, and when they did D-Boys and all this, he still was getting, he always been getting paid off them. They just walked away from it because they knew how to go get some more money. Because see, when you're a creator, it don't matter what a motherfucker take from you, you'll go and create some motherfucking more. That's what they don't understand when you're a creator, okay? When you are the creator, when you are the gift, when you have it, don't matter. The person can take the fucking world. Long as you got life in your body, you'll recreate. part of God, baby. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? Only motherfuckers that ain't got, the only motherfuckers that already dead gotta take something from somebody because they can't produce a motherfucking thing. Because they dead. They dead. There's no life in them. They just a walking fucking dead. Straight up. Straight up. Ain't nothing coming from it. I got all of the paperwork. I got all of the paperwork. I got all of the fucking paperwork. Man, look. Man, look. He just used on the forefront because he's not a convicted felon. Okay? He's the only motherfucking one with a clean record. That's why he sit inside and watch TV. Okay? That's his position. Sit inside and watch motherfucking TV. Why his brother go do all the motherfucking dirty work because he already is the motherfucking one affiliated and associated and been a snitch and working for the feds and working for the higher ups or whatever to go take out because that's his assignment. When you should have just went lay it down. Lay it down. He need to go and lay it like the fucking and lay it out everybody else. Stole all the motherfucking money because bitch you in your shop my woo. Fuck wrong with you. I've been putting up them prayers. You can't win against God. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what a person believes in, it's going to work for them. It could be Buddha. It could be Allah. It could be God. It could be Jesus. It could be whoever they believe in. It's going to work for them. So don't never count no motherfucking body out. I don't care. Just because you thought you knew a little bit more than them. See, they were street. See, I was always book smart, spiritually smart first, and then book smart, and then I learned them fucking streets, because that's what I had to bump into. I ain't getting no, I got a big whale. First one, big whale. Not no little bitty fucking fish. Not no shark, a fucking whale. Fucking whales eat up anything in that motherfucking, anything alive. What's wrong with you? A whale. And that's what they knew. He was a big whale. They had to get rid of the whale. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. And I'm 10 fingers and toes in it behind my motherfucking son. I carried him. I had him. I've been carrying him. No, he don't get the publishing because they stole the money and it's going on the loan right now. He should be getting, because I have settled it with BMI and had the catalog numbers put back next to Stone name. But it's got to go further. So the further that I wanted it to go, it's prosecution or worse. Worse. The worst behavior. Worst behavior. That's what the fuck I want from. Because you're just stealing every day. Every quarter you're stealing. You got shorty money. You done stole her song. Her beat the city girls. Got the city girls coming in on this girl shit. And knowing that all these people that they made these songs, the DJs dying, kill Biggie Black. Man, come on, man. Man, when I tell you gonna wash their ass, fucking ass somewhere, do you hear me? Gonna have their ass offshore. No honor amongst thieves, baby. No honor amongst thieves. Who? Guess what I do? I don't even want to own the bitch. I want the bitch to be revoked. Just give me all the motherfucking... You heard me? Yeah. If I got to own it, to believe that. I want the motherfuckers that own it to be revoked. They owe. Talking shit about clout, bitch. Clout? Fuck wrong with you? This is facts, bitch. Ain't no clout. Bitch, I would never. I ain't get clout. I ain't want that type of clout. That's some shit you don't never want. Fuck wrong with you? Exactly. All they did, bitch, that's all they for, not me. I don't want no blood money. But being the fact that they tried to steal my son, bitch, I want it all. God allowed him to survive. Fulton County. Fulton. Fulton County. That way. Since you tried and didn't succeed, bitch. Pay the fuck up. That's what the fuck you do, bitch. You should have been scared. Bitch, you didn't know who you was really fucking with. That's all that was. That's it. All it is to fuck up the mind. And they got half of them in the coming in my comments talking reckless and stupid, not even realizing that's a terroristic threat. Do you understand me? And yeah, I don't care what fake name, fake page you're hiding behind, it goes to an email that came from whatever you created it from. You heard me? Yeah. Call, yeah, the internet. Don't nothing be erased. Everything. Trey. All of them together. All of them together. Because he gifted and talented. I appreciate that too, J Love. He gifted and talented. He gifted and talented. It's all right, Jason. He gifted and talented. And guess what? That's right. I appreciate you. My son been doing music since he was a little boy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Baby, let me tell you what I do. I use turmeric on my skin. Turmeric mask. I make a turmeric mask with seasoning. The turmeric seasoning. And then I mix it with a little egg, white, and honey. Get rid of all the blemishes. These people need to learn what they be listening to. But you forgive those who know not what they do. But the ones that know what they do, ain't no forgiveness from the wrath of God. The wrath of God is all they get. That's it. They out here playing some music, somebody. Let me see, man. He got in New York down south. Yes. He probably did want him, but he wasn't going to get him. I told my son, I said, boy, your daddy gonna flip in his grave. You go sign with some motherfucking cash money. I'm gonna tell you, baby, I do my self-care almost every day. I'm on vacation. I usually do it like every day or just whenever. In the morning when I get ready to take my shower or whatever, I wipe some on because I make some in the container and I keep it in the refrigerator. So I take my, every morning I take it out the refrigerator and I get my little makeup brush because that's what I put it on with a foundation brush. And I put it on and it'll be sticking there. And then when I take my shower, I just wash it all down. But remember, turmeric kind of stains, so make sure you're not wearing any clothes that you don't want to get in. You don't want to mess up. And when you wash your face off, make sure you wash it in your sink. In the kitchen sink that's stainless steel, so it doesn't stain. And then wash your face really good because it's gonna change your tone and everything. I appreciate you, Slim. Doobie. I appreciate you. Yeah, he's very good. He is very, very good. And off the top, he creates his own music. I have 2 sons. I know that's right. I appreciate you, Jason. Yes. But y'all, that is what's going on. And when I tell y'all, I've just read through this paperwork with y'all for the I love you too, baby. I just read it through it with y'all. So this was the first time I really looked through it. You know what I'm saying? And went through everything. Tell God on baby, they tell God on Jesus. That's what you do. Baby said it, baby, they telling God on Jesus. You better realize all you gotta do is listen. Don't tell them none, y'all. They telling God on Jesus. Now you know. You already know it's serious. Blessings and much love to you too, baby. Yes, he is good. Yep, he good now. And I make sure my baby good. I protect my son, y'all. That's why I really don't put him on the front line. But that's why I'm like, anybody who care about their children and you're in the, and I'm starting to see a lot of young guys dying. And then they're not realizing that it's the older cats that are using the younger guys. You know what I'm saying? Because the older ones are realizing that they all are snitches. Even all the older ones are snitches now. So who you think they're gonna use? They gotta use somebody new. You know what I'm saying? So they tricking all of these little churn, making the churn think, oh, that's the shit to be with, and oh, he a gangster. No, bitch, he a snitch, and you gonna end up in the same place he was, or worse. Yes, God is the GOAT, most definitely, most definitely. They gonna end up where they at or worse. All they trying to do is use them for an indictment, baby. Yep. Yeah, we gonna live in peace because of the simple fact, like I said, I know God has always made me aware, and ever since, like I said, ever since he shot Gangster, I've been looking and watching, and I didn't trust him or them. I had to pull back from the whole scene. They probably they didn't even know. He had to come where I was at. But I ain't go where the hell he was at. I said, shit, he might ever hit on me. I can't trust this motherfucking ass. I ain't trusting nothing about him. Nothing at all. I wasn't no sucker. He was the sucker and went play it in their face. They weren't gonna play in my motherfucking face. Ooh, Lord. He on SoundCloud, J Love. My son on SoundCloud, and yeah, he on SoundCloud as MTG Reese. He don't even use, That's right. No weapon formed against him shall prosper. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. None at all. Trust me, none. My child is so innocent. My child don't even have a felony record. My child don't even have a felony record. Like, really? No, sir. Y'all not gonna, not at all. Yes, amen. Yep. But y'all, look, we done went so far over again. But when you're talking real talk and real truth, that's how it go. It don't have no limit to it. You understand what I'm saying? It don't have no limit. Yes, he is the mirror image of his daddy, and that's the fear of it all too, because that's like his daddy haunting the ass all over again. And when he rap, he sounds just like his daddy. Everything. Yes, he is a beast. He is. I appreciate it. Yes, he is very, very good. I just be like, son, just stay out the way. Baby, I have, look, back then, I came out the Matrix way back then when I saw them do that. I came out that Matrix. MTG Reese, MTG, motivated to grind. Yep. With all this bad blood, how do you keep peace of mind? Baby, you know how I keep a peace of mind? Because it ain't really nothing to me. They just some demons to me. I have a more spiritual mind, so I stay elevated. We're in our lowest form as a human. Remember, we all here, we're spirits having a human experience. So, therefore, that's why you got to keep your Holy Spirit, your spirit man, because you got your flesh and you got your spirit. So, whichever one you feed more, that's the one that's going to show up more. So, I feed my spirit man more than my flesh. So, therefore, I can stay elevated. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. And that's the difference. That's the whole difference. To be in the world, but not of the world. I'm in the world. I see what the world do, but I don't do what the world do. And I ain't going along with what the fucking world do to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not possible. That's right. I got to bind with the higher power and to bind with source. You understand? Just as Jesus had the connection, that's the connection I asked for. I said, Lord, I don't want to be like the children of Israel. I know the children of Israel. See, I'm about breaking generational curses. So I'm not going along with what the forefathers want. See, the forefathers, the children of Israel, they was getting everything directly from God. God was dropping, they was hungry. God was dropping manna from heaven. They was thirsty. God was making water come from the rock. But what did they want? They all wanted a physical king, right? So here you got the source. You got the almighty, powerful God from heaven working directly with you. And now you're going to tell God that you want a physical king, so he cursed them. And you know what he said when he cursed them? I'm going to scatter you to the north. So they was already in, the south. But when he scattered them to the north, where did he scatter them to? The United States of America. This is Babylon. This is Babylon. So I'm about breaking generational curses. I go backwards. Lord, I don't want to be like the children of Israel. I don't want the physical king. Lord, I need you to help me. Lord, everybody needs help. So, Lord, only you are the source that can provide for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need the help. I don't need this man to help me, Lord. I need you to help me. Lord, you bless me and make me and allow me to be a blessing to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know how to pray. It's called deep prayers. Deep prayers. It's between you and God, your relationship, not nobody else's. Not nobody else's. It's all on you. It's all on you. So whatever they wanted, that's them. You don't have to go along with what they wanted because you are an individual. That is what makes everyone unique. Everyone is not here to be the same. You understand? That's why God knows there's only 144,000, as they say in Revelations, that's going to be saved. Because of the simple fact that what? The rest of them zombies. And they what? Do what they see others do. Do what they see others do. Do what they see others do. Go along with it. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And that's wisdom. I learned that. That's what I do, y'all. I pray. I leave it between me and God. Do you hear me? Getting the reading good for a person? Let me tell you something, baby. I'm going to tell you like this. I don't enforce it on anyone because everybody has their awakening moment. So if you feel the need to want a reading, that may just be your awakening moment. That may be something that resonates with you. So I tell you what, and I'll give all of you a tip because information is for free. And people, even though people don't like to give it and they charge for it, but I'm here. God is with me, so I bless. Yes, baby. Spiritual wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is what I pray for first, and then I get it in the physical as well. I pray for it spiritually, and then I get it in the physical. So what I would tell you to do. There are some great readers on YouTube, right? And what happens is they generally read, right? They generally read the cards, but there's a subject, right, that they're going to put. So there's like Peppermint Tarot I listen to because I'm a reader, and the reader always needs a reader. Remember, we not, it's a team. It's a God. It's a family. You understand what I'm saying? It's your family. Family is not always who you are born to. It's who you belong to. Your family is who you belong to. So, therefore, your soul family, they're on. You can go on YouTube sometimes. Just type in, look up the readers, and you can look through their subjects and pick the one that resonates with you. You ain't necessarily got to come to a personal reader. If you feel like that's something that you may need or interests you or resonates with you, go to YouTube first. I'll give you a few good ones. There's Peppermint Tarot. There's Tarot Diva. There's Spiritual Sage. There's Mystic Beauty. There's Bruin's Clothing. There's Capricorn Duh. There is, I'll drop their links. I'm telling you, I share the ladies and the men. I'm telling you, but really, all of any subject that resonates with me, and if it doesn't, after I listen for a little while, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's not what I'm going through. But if I listen and they're talking about something I'm going through, there you have it. I'm gonna be there, and I ain't gonna miss a beat. You understand? This spiritual because they can either tell you something that's happening now, something that has already happened, or something that is to come. Why you think Pastor don't want you to know? Why you think Pastor say, oh, you're not supposed to go to do tarot or do that? No. Because Pastor want the power over you. You understand what I'm saying? But you have your own power. You got to seek your own power, baby. Everybody ain't meant to be followers. There are plenty of leaders, okay? That's right. You woke and you ready. Let's go, Kwame, because I know you woke. You is ready. I'm going to drop the link. Like I said, if you go to my YouTube, I'm going to put them in there. I keep saying I'm going to put them in there, y'all, but I be forgetting that the thing have a description. I just be put the title. Getting the truth out to y'all. You are more than welcome, D-Suits. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all for just being able to recognize the truth and just know the truth for yourselves. And one thing about it, if I can't tell the truth, I ain't going to tell no lies. You understand? Because a lie don't care who tell it. That's the problem. Lies don't care who tell them. But the truth, very few gonna tell the truth. But a lie don't care who tell it, okay? You got it, baby. You got it. Most definitely. You found peppermint tarot. When I say the truth, that girl spit like all of them. Tarot diva, spiritual sage, mystic beauty, Capricorn dove. You can find if you're a Pisces or whatever your sign is. You can type in your sign and then they'll tell you. But sometimes it's based on a situation what's going on, and they'll have the situation up there. Okay, well you can have my link, baby, because I'm telling you I do it, but the way that I do mine is that we're gonna have to go on some type of live or whatever, because I ain't gonna do you. You a Sag and spiritual. There you go. You a Libra, baby. You the scales. Baby. You gotta make it all balance out. You play a important role, Libra. You gotta balance the scales. The scales of justice. My son a Libra. That's the scales of justice. I got a son that's a Scorpio. That's debt. Cut it off. That don't actually mean it's got to be a physical debt. When you see that card, it means, hey, something just cut off and it's dead to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. And you're a Capricorn. And, baby, you know what? Capricorn, we're born to be the GOAT. We are the GOAT. We represent the GOAT in the horoscope. That means we're born to rise to the top. Okay? And then we're deep swimmers because we also represent the what? Seagull. So we're deep swimmers. It's like an elephant. An elephant can get in that water and go wherever you want to go. But then a Capricorn represents the devil in tarot. So whoever want to be the devil, we the puppet master of the ass. We devils ruled by God. So guess what? They're in trouble. Niggas in trouble. You ain't got to swim, baby. I don't swim neither like that. But I know how to I know how to hold my breath and keep my head above water. Believe that. That's all you got to know how to do. That's what they tell you. A Capricorn know what to do. They know how to keep their head above the water. Yes, y'all. Oh, yes. Yes, baby. We going to have to put that on the shirt. They tell God on Jesus. We going to put it on the shirt, baby. We most definitely. We going to get these captions going. Baby, the Gemini is very in tune. They know a smile from a frown, so they in tune with anybody. That means you are spiritual to know everything is energy. So if you got you balance well too. You just got to make sure you stay balanced out, because you know how to have two faces for those that are two-faced. You know they got somebody for every motherfucking body. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me see. He says, okay, not a problem, baby. I saw somebody said about somebody asked something. I couldn't see it. My son is a Capricorn, so that's good to know. And the things you're saying describes him. Most definitely. Baby, let me tell you something. That Capricorn, yes, gonna be strong. Gonna be about that money. Gonna be about business. You understand what I'm saying? And gonna handle business. Believe that. That's gonna be a strong one. Yes, baby. Yes, y'all come on through. I one thing about it, if I can't give it straight, I ain't gonna give it at all. You know what I'm saying? And when it come down to giving tarot readings, I like to be on a FaceTime or something so you can see what I'm doing. I don't tap into people's spirit freely. Baby, Virgo is a very, very, very good sign. The only thing about Virgo is Virgo is in the family with the earth signs. So it's Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. We are earth signs. So remember, there's nothing without earth. Earth holds everything. Earth holds the water, the air. You need the earth to make a fire. You understand what I'm saying? So just know, you the breadwinner. You got to keep your feelings involved. Virgos are more like, they can be extroverted, but they're more introverted. We're more about their family, and just they don't like no foolishness. Now, if you find a Virgo just out there in the world, they might be all over the place. But for the most part, the good ones, hey, strong with it. Most definitely strong with it. Solid. You know what, D? I really, really don't. But I'm gonna tell you this. It's a donation for me. Not I don't put a price on God work. I don't put a price on God work. I mean, I know eventually, but like I said, it would be a donation because everybody needs some assistance, and I'm here with this assignment from him. So, salvation is free. It's a choice. Broke his arm in Tennessee. Broke his arm in two places and fractured it all in one football game and trying to go practice Monday and didn't shed one time. Strong! Strong! That's that Capricorn. They got to do what you got to do. Remind me of me. Ain't got time to bend nor fold. All you know is do. You heard me? You got to go. You got to push forward. You got to push. Push. But I tell you what, he's resilient, baby. You got you a strong one. And you support him. And, be there for him. But tell him he can't be going to play with no broke arms now. Gotta heal up. I got some tea to help him heal faster if he wants to. Because he's gonna go. He's determined. And that's good. Yes, big Capricorn. Yes, yes. That's us. Baby. 70 years. 70. Royalties pay up to 70 years after an artist is deceased. 70. 70. 70 years. That's a long ass time. That's a lot of money. It's awful. That these people that had this type of money is still on demon time. Nigga, you ain't got nothing right. Because the more you have and the more you get wrong, the more it don't last. It don't last, so you got to keep on doing, keep on doing, keep on doing. Yes. But y'all, I know I didn't talk to y'all today. I know I have. That's how she can afford to be living in New York. Hello, that's what I see. And I said she done stole something. She getting something. But see, I think what she done did some kind of way, I think somebody done said it over my son or something and receiving something from my son. But don't worry about nothing. I got this and that. Because see the way the little girl attitude is, it tells me everything. I'm a reader. You understand what I'm saying? And for her to just drop the ball on her brother and do all of this on her brother, she helps take care of her little sister, but she counts the brother out because they go to college and all this and all. They think like they better than him, I guess. But I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them because guess what? She gonna go straight to the penitentiary. I'm gonna send her with all her smarts. She done went to acting school and everything and still not good. She's not a good actor. She's not. She's not a good actor. Most likely I will, y'all. I most definitely will. I might bring my son on tomorrow. Yes. No, she's not a good actor. That little girl just, all she doing is showing me more and more that she done did something to her brother. And guess what? Now that I'm on it, because, I be forced. It don't be choice. It be forced. You know what I'm saying? They be so jealous that he's still surviving, still making it, still living. And that's because he has a mother that loves him, regardless of what. All they do is, all the dummies go to college and get in a sorority life. And that's what she's trying to do, sacrificing for sorority life. You know all of them been in the same thing. Their whole career. Oh, yep. All the publishing should be. That's right. It does go. BMI has already given it out, but the thieving went on before, and so now they owe all of this money. They owe it. They owe it. They owe it, and it's really criminal because they didn't forge, then they didn't did all of this and all of that, and I'm gonna make sure since they talk that talk, I'm gonna make sure they walk that walk. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure they go through everything that Stone went through. You heard me? Because see, it's me and him that did Jules before, not none of them. They was getting freely. But see, when you receive something for free, that's what make you become a thief. You understand? Because you don't know how to go work for nothing and get nothing. You understand? You just feel like, oh, it's doing if you go to feeling privileged for nothing. So now they're going to go work on the motherfucking chain gang. Nah, CJ, we ain't saying everybody dumb. We just saying we're just particularly talking about his daughter, since she want to get on here and show just how dumb she is coming up against me in black and white. Okay, talk about leave her dad, keep her daddy name out her mouth. Girl, for real, girl, please. That was my man before he was your daddy. That's why I don't have time to play with kids. You know, kids just need to stay in their lane. I don't play with them. I raise them and I chastise them. And she needs to be chastised. Her daddy should have whooped her. She should have caught her whooping in life. And I'm listening to the song Juvenile Whole Career is Stone. Juvenile Whole Career is Stone. That's Stone. That's Elvin Stone, baby. Everything is Elvin. Even Birdman whole album, the Birdman album was Elvin and Lack. Everything. Elvin, they've been putting them down. That's why they wanted him on that bus. He wanted to be from out the streets, but they wanted him on that bus because they was eating up every fucking thing he said. And guess what? He was the fucking hook maker. Once he make a hook, he gonna make a song, and me and him used to be in the truck like this. He said, do you have that sound? I was like, boy, that's rolling. Just like me and my son now. That's how me and him used to be. That nigga used to want me to listen to every song. Dumb MK Ultras, girl. They ain't going to get nowhere fast or slow. Ain't getting nowhere fast or slow, Haywood. Ain't going nowhere fast or slow. Okay? People be so intimidated. Let me see. People be so intimidated of the ghosts, but we really try only move by light. That's right, not darkness. They will most definitely try you and your kid. That's right, but let me tell you something. They don't understand that we ain't scared to go in that dark, because we the light. And the light gonna always, what? Illuminate in the dark. So it don't matter. We going in there. This is so dark, but guess what? I went in that bitch. Like I could see through the dark too. I got some Scorpio in me. I could see clean through the dark. I go, who? No lights. I'm walking through the dark. Straight that. Why they go out like that just for money? Because they cutthroat and for money. For the love of money. They say the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money. Not just money is the root of all evil. The love of it. The love of it. And they turn it over into reprobated minds. And they just go to they're just evil as a motherfucker. Thinking they smarter than everybody. Not possible. Leg got bars, white old lady got pharmacies, and all of that Summer Stone money. Probably was Rico with taking his brother out. They don't care who they sacrifice. You can't trust none of them. I never did. That's why I ain't never looked up none of them. And they never looked us up, and I never looked their ass up. I ain't never needed eye water to cry with from none of their ass. For my son, none of them. Not eye water to cry with. None of them. Not eye water to cry with. And they ain't offering. Greed and money. And want to be that person. That's right. That's right. We got to go through the dark to get to the light. That's right. It's part of our human experience. Big step all in the dark. Who, you hear me? Big old flashlight. Illuminated. Yes. Tasha, yes. Yes, that's all I could do is speak the truth. I wouldn't even play with y'all no other kind of way. Got to play a fool and catch a fool. And baby, I played. They thought I was so foolish because I was quiet. But I was just watching and praying. Watching and praying. Did a VP of promotions and marketing for the music industry over 25 years. And I walked away for 6 figures a year because of what I did. You hear me? Yes. Yes, they don't understand that. That is so disheartening. Leading youthful artists to slaughter. Do you hear me? That's all they do because they're scared of these youths. They're scared of the youth. We'll do whatever to protect our kids. Whoo! Hell and high water. Hell or high water. When they say hell, that means I'm going to turn into the devil. And high water, I'm going to be that seagull because I'm going through. Deep swimmer. I'm a deep swimmer on them. On God. I'm a deep swim on them, and the Lord knows that. As sure as he's my shepherd and I shall not want. Do you hear me? Not at all. Most definitely. So y'all, I done stated the facts because they try to play all in your face, but this ain't nothing to play with. You understand what I'm saying? And this has got to stop. I don't know. It's just too much. I feel like, look, just take the whole fucking group out. Let it be a whole new industry. You know, these little children coming here with their sixth senses these days. I mean, with their third, these children born with their third strand these days. So these children already coming here gifted because the spirit's already been loosed with the CERN. So the spirit's already using the children. That's why they're super smart. They're not the average bears anymore, boo-boo. So therefore, some children are smarter than their parents because the younger the parents are, the more smarter the children are over them. That's why most of these children that's coming here today have to have older parents. That's why older women going back to having babies now because the children coming here too wise. And the only one can handle them is the old ones. But what they gonna do to them older ones? Keep them going. Because all you know, if you got you a baby, you don't care if you 60. If you got a baby, what you gonna do? Live for your fucking baby. That's right, as you should. As you should. If you got some grandbabies, you gonna struggle and strive to survive and live for yours. Straight up. That's right. Oh, baby. Most definitely, Natasha, you know I got you, baby. You know one thing. You know I got your fire. Yes, I got y'all. And we're going to start praying on here. We're going to start praying on here. I'm going to start praying right here. Right here. Because we have to pray together. And guess what? That's when things can happen. Where two or more are in agreement. God is there. Don't let nobody fool you, because I promise you, ain't nobody, I'm telling you, nobody had me but God. When I say I didn't cut off the whole family because they sucker duck, go all behind my back for the love of money. Wanting stuff from the man that I didn't even want from him. Because of what? I knew better. God showed me better, but the family went. So you know what it is? Cut. Cut off. I'm breaking generational curses. I was sleeping with them, not him, not them. But they wanted to go behind my back and gain off of mine, me and mine. You hear me? I cut your ass. Whoo! You ain't got to be dead, but you're just gonna be dead to me. You heard? The phone was trying to go dead, but God is good. So yes, y'all, I'm just here for the truth, here to share the truth. Nothing less, nothing more, nothing less. You know, people gotta stop and be stopped. It's just totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Totally, you got it? Totally ridiculous. But I appreciate y'all for still being here. I know we have gone so far. I try to be breaking them down, but when it's real, it's real. We ain't gonna put no time on it. I'm going to go back and put in the description right now as soon as I finish. As a matter of fact, let me put it in this chair. Hold on, let me see if I can type on here. No, when I'm on, let me see. Let me see if I can pin something. No, I'll go back and put it on. Yeah, I'll go back and put it on tonight, y'all. I'll go back and put it on it. But yeah, y'all. How y'all feeling about it? It's the time in the land, honey. We're gonna start praying and you know, releasing all of this, because this is just be too much, and we gotta help these youth. You know, the children need help, because they all going for the wrong stuff. They're listening to these fake ass, gangsta ass rappers that is not gangsta at all. The sister is living off stone money in New York because she can't afford that life. She cannot afford that life at all, baby. She most definitely living off my son money. But she won't be for long, y'all. I promise you. Because guess what? Her ass going to the penitentiary. I promise you. That little girl talking about she doing it all on her own. Girl, you doing it right with that little publishing money you getting from your daddy. Publishing rights. We had already tapped into it through ASCAP. That's why she got a writer's account with ASCAP. And what she did was leave her brother out of it. You understand what I'm saying? But I think baby got some kind of pull with ASCAP. He ain't giving her none of that BMI money. Or he might be feeding her with her own royalty money, giving her a little change. They'll sell their soul for the change. You understand what I'm saying? That's some who some women sell their souls for change. Not when you can have a whole check, baby. You short yourself. That's stupid. Just short yourself. That's all she doing. But she ain't doing nothing really. She really doing nothing. Poor child. Karma is something serious, and as sure as it's 10 years later, they got to give an account for all of it. All 10 years back. All 10 years back. This man is hunting the shit out of them. Yeah, they talk about because gangster came home. No, bitch, you just come home talking the wrong shit at the wrong motherfucking time when shit is already real with me. So I don't know what kind of eyes they thought I had. But guess what, bitch? They not blind. They're not fucking blind. And they see way far past this physical shit. They see straight through to the spirit. You heard me? And the spirits is no good. Ain't nothing good about them. Nothing at all. Nothing is good about theirs. Nothing. No, your son not in peace. No, baby. He not. I promise you. And Alvin wasn't in peace either until I started talking. Because nobody was going to never speak on the man's behalf. And his sister then ripped him off. The bitch that stole his jewelry from the churn and she done ripped him off and bit in house and then around here wearing his name and shit. But really was the bitter bitch. That was the bitter one because she didn't have no children for him. And she probably had, allegedly, she has the HIV. I'm sure. That's why she wanted to rip him off even more so, because she knew she was cheated on and misused and abused. But that's what she gets. She met him at the car dealership. She should have known he only liked her for working at the car dealership. And he wanted a car. They was going to like anybody they needed to like. Okay? They needed to like God. That's what they needed to like. And not did none of that wicked ass shit. They evil. They should have had some love for themselves for real and for God. And now she just bitter and wicked and stealing and doing all kind of shit, but she going to the penitentiary. You know what? I am going to. I really, really am. But right now I'm going to do this work for God, and we're gonna link back. Oh, I'm sorry, Kwame. I had went blank for a minute, but I'm back. Whoo, yes, baby. Do you hear me? Laugh out loud. Whoo, I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you, baby. But yeah, that little girl stealing. That little girl so bitter. That little girl don't talk because she getting that boy money, getting all that boy money. But I promise you, she coming out of New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. These will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for. And still look like she don't be having no room wherever she at, girl. That little girl better stay in her place because she ain't ready for none of this. Because you see the inner child in me will eat her alive. Okay? If your mom ain't come for me, little girl stay in your place, please. Because I don't play with children, I raise them. I raise them. I don't play with them. It's nothing to play with. Yeah, she's stealing. And they probably helped her get a little bit after they took the big items from her. You know what I'm saying? And she's so happy to get any part or have any part. You know what I'm saying? And she'll take the lower part. But that's on her, because I assure her the first shall be last. And the last will be first. Okay? I appreciate you, Kwame. I appreciate you. So how many cars Stone get out of her? Baby, when I tell you, I know it was she was working at Nissan. So it's no telling because really and truly she got one out of him. She got a land. He bought her a cash Land Rover, one of the older model ones that she had wanted. I think yeah, like a Land Rover or whatever. And he had the Range Rover or whatever. So I don't know. She probably still holding on to that for dear life or whatever. But I know he had that Toy. No, that was Toyota. That was that Toyota Sequoia. Um, I know he was messing with her around that time. So Toyota Sequoia time. Ain't no telling. I don't know if she was at any of the other dealerships where he had the provider and all that stuff. I don't think she go back that far, but however far she was around, I know she was around for the Toyota Sequoia. Let me see. I'm supposed to be gone out the door, so I don't remember. I'm sorry, Kwame. I don't mean to hold you up, baby. You know we gonna be right here if we won't come back and press that play button and get right to this point. I ain't go. I don't like to leave people on here. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it. That's what we here for, and it's all factual, actual, and factual. All actual and factual. Cause we not gonna have it no other way. Not. Thank you, baby. And I am gonna tell it because it's the truth. And if people don't, they talking about clout. It's just stupid clout. If that's the case, they the ones who want the clout because that's all that man music. So she knew he liked men openly. Guess what? She probably didn't know because she from Edgard. So if I'm from Killa and he thought I was green, what you think about Edgard? Tonight is the night. Tonight the night. You hear me? We gonna run this bit. She from Edgard. So if you think I'm from Kenner and they call me green, what you think about that? Baby, please. Tell that girl. She found out when she went to go get checked. You see her? Just go look over there, look at her. Things just ain't the same. She could never be you. You should know the pain she feels. Understand what she's going through. These people is good actors, y'all. I'm telling you, they need to cut that shit out. That girl is so bitter and that she ripped them children off for that boy, for the jury. Then the sister gonna come trying to call my son a couple of months ago. While he was shot. Then your sister took a picture with the jury on trying to throw him off. I said, what the fuck she calling you for? She ain't even calling to see how you been doing since you got shot or nothing. She sent the little sister over here to come see how bad it was because they all was looking for you to be a sacrifice. So she could even get a music deal. She need a sacrifice. But you see what her problem is? She too busy remaking other people's music instead of making something of her own. If you would kind of use your own creative skills, the ones you went to that school for, the theater, performing arts school, all these knockers and all of this shit, and you still ain't got skills to pay the bills, baby. Because I think you was bought. I don't really think you the blood. I think you probably was bought. I don't know. Maybe he had been paid for since he had been so quickly, because they be working black magic and so quickly sign a birth certificate, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see. I know my son and the youngest daughter look like they could have the same mama because they look so much like him. But her, why she want to go there, if she want to go there, yeah, and that's another thing. That's his goddaughter. You understand what I'm saying? So she got more position with him, or he have a heart for her more than my son. My son is not his godson. So therefore, they all in the clique, and that's just what I was letting him know. In case you think my son about to be a sacrifice for you, your goddaughter, or any of y'all, bitch, all y'all, my sacrifice. How about that? All of them are my sacrifice. How about that? And then had the audacity to want to do an interview with me. Well, want to do an interview. First of all, I'm going to say this. Not before nor after would I have ever sat on the same platform with an op. I don't fuck around like that. I don't fuck with fuckery. So, therefore, I would never. I'm glad I didn't do the interview. For the little girl to think she gonna come and play behind my head in my name. Never, baby. I don't fuck with the opposition in no type of way. I don't even fuck with people who fuck with people that I don't fuck with. I had to stop all of that. I had to stop that shit. I ain't mean to cut everybody, but goddamn, because these bitches is nosy. What's she doing? Nosy as a motherfucker. See when you find somebody won't call it. What's she doing? What's that? Let me see. No, don't let them see. Don't let them see because they cut off for a motherfucking reason. They had full access and they motherfucking ass violated. You understand what I'm saying? And when they violate, they ain't got to be dead. They just dead to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I had all their fucking funerals in my head. And now when I see them, they just the walking dead to me. Straight up. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I don't. They can't come back from none of that. You know? After the facts, I don't do after the fact people. So, and he should have known. No, I'm not. I'm not. But you can go do your own. You heard me? And just make sure you know what you're doing because guess what? I'm suing. Speak on my name wrong, I'm suing. Straight the fuck up. Because everything I got is actual and factual. So I'm suing. Straight the fuck up. Straight up. That's right. Go along. Get along gang. I don't get along with no gang. Fuck that gang. That's what gets you a RICO gang. Gang shit, that's all they on. I'm a spiritual gang star. You understand what I'm saying? Spiritual. I ain't worried about them at all. At all. Not auto, D2, not none of them. No codes at all. None at all. So they thought they was gone. What? I don't play with no motherfucking churn. I raise them. I don't give a fuck. And she could never do nothing with my son. Because I know she ripping him off. But I'm going to take her ass to the penitentiary. She gonna sit every day behind it, straight up, because she checked the wrong business. You shouldn't. Y'all all have 33.33%. He don't need nobody to be over him. He's a grown ass man. Whatever he want to do with his money, trust me, he has free fucking will. She's not the controller of anything, and she gonna pay for playing because she like to forge. I caught her forging the daughter, the younger daughter, mama name, way back when. She's a great. She around all the crooks, all of them. I don't have a feeling about them. I mean, you know, to each his own. People got to do what makes them happy. You know what I'm saying? And people got to do what they got to do for them. Because, see, where I'm from, people always say, you got to do what you got to do. They ain't going to never fucking give you no clues, no help, or nothing. They just going to hear, you got to do what you got to do. So all I know to do is what the fuck I got to do. You understand? I don't have no feeling about them. You know, to each his own. They all do what they do. You know? All do what they do. So, say everybody, but I'm talking about this right here. The community. All of this RICO and shit. Taking out these churn. That's right. I ain't got either, but guess what? I'm his. I ain't him, but I belong to him. Believe that. And he know he could use me. I say, use me, Lord. Use me. You hear me? I don't, baby, I've always learned to sit on my feelings. I kept them in the two back pockets and in the front. You heard me? I always keep it in the back to keep them warm. You heard me? I've been sitting on the feelings. That's why I'm letting the motherfuckers out right now. And they ain't feelings, they facts. I don't fuck with feelings. You heard me? I don't do feelings. I don't do feelings. Feelings is emotional. I'm practical. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not emotional. Never been emotional. I don't wear emotions on my sleeve. That's why I sat back so long, because I'm not emotional. Baby, let me tell you something. From what I'm learning with this situation, with all the skits and shit, I don't know who's what, but I'm gonna tell you one for certain and two for sure. Like I said, to each his own. But I know all that shit when Gangsters supposed to come in on, and people think that be so real. They so stupid. Well, foolish. I ain't gonna call them stupid. They just foolish. Come on. Why you think that man? Why you had to be the one to tell that man that? First of all, bitch, I ain't tell that man. I told Rare Reports. I ain't tell him shit, but he knew. I texted him and asked him why. Why didn't you say everything that Elvin did to you? That's what I texted and asked him. But I didn't tell him shit because he already knew. He came back and confirmed in another podcast with Jaheed or Jahed or whoever he keep talking to about me, and these people keep talking loosely on my name like I don't know what I'm doing and trying to make it a man or a woman thing when it ain't none of that, because niggas talk more than bitches these days. So what that's got to do? What that's got to do? Thank you, the baddest. You heard me why they talk about, but she's a woman. Well, what the fuck are you? Because you a nigga that done talk more than a bitch these days. What does that make you? What are you? Because I can't call that no man. So that means I stand more man and you stand more woman. Because niggas talk more than bitches these days. That's the whole fucking problem. Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Girls. It was fake. It was fake. It was a fake, fraud, phony broad. Fake, fraud, phony broad. Straight up. Y'all know. Y'all just look at that and just look at that and just look at me and look at that and look at me and look at that. I ain't did another one since. I'm sick of it. I don't fucking do that. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, he was. He was like that. But you know, like I said, things push you to be that way. So being locked up as a juvenile, being put in pressure situations, being this or whatever. He said something about the nigga eyes because he knew the nigga eyes. He knew. That's all he said now. But something about the nigga eyes. But he had already said on Jaheed podcast that he already knew. That wasn't his first time hearing it when I said it. He already knew because the detective came to see him in the hospital. When the detective came to see him in the hospital, he came on side his bed and said, "You know Stone shot you, right?" So that means he was pussy enough to be quiet and act like he didn't know. But bitch, I wasn't gonna keep acting like I don't know because Stone dead. So I need to let you know that I know he shot you. So bitch, I know what you're capable of doing even after he dead. Because I got his only son. That was the message. Some things they seen and some things they missed. You heard me? I'm saving my son at the end of the day. That is the whole cause. They missing it. See, it's some things they see and it's some that they miss. You understand what I'm saying? I'm confronting him, letting him know. Since you're so freely talking about Elvin burnt up your truck, why you didn't say that he shot your ass up and put you in the piss in a shit bag? Because when they shot my son up, the bitch shot him on side. They tried to disconnect my son. She tried to make it so whereas my son didn't make no more babies, the way he was dead and everything else. This bitch was going for everything. She put him in a piss bag, but I know when Stone had shot Gangsta up, he put him in a piss and a shit bag. So when my son didn't end up in a shit bag, they gave him a bowel obstruction because the orders came from APD or a higher source. To the nurses, they gave him a bowel obstruction, so the tubes had to go down his mouth and the shit had to come up out the tubes out of his motherfucking mouth. They could possibly never fucking play with me. Never. And I told him that from day one. The first time he said one, I gave him my number. My first conversation with him was about the fucking hit. And he blew it over. And then the next thing, when I looked up, he was up on Vlad. He had already did his motherfucking thing. And Vlad was just breaking it down. It was already done. So then that's when I saw. And I hit him up. Well, why didn't you tell everything that Elvin did to you? Confronting him. Woman to woman. Fuck wrong with it. Straight up. You was on there talking loosely. And talk about, but she's a woman. Y'all niggas talk more than bitches these days. I'ma keep saying that. And let me tell you this here. I can't find the song But way back then, when Drake first came out with the Scorpion album, Drake had a song that said, Killa Stoner type of nigga that'll shoot you up and something and then take something. He said something like that in those fucking lyrics. You understand what I'm saying? I got it recorded somewhere. It's gonna come back across because I know I got it somewhere stored. Somewhere stored. You understand? Because I don't never miss a motherfucking beats. The spirit let me get things quick. Do you understand me? What you mean? They didn't charge him. Not when a nigga gonna say, well, you didn't do this. Or when they say it was all a play. 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 They was just waiting on, so I guess some more snitching. However. The detective might have been Kenton. Who knows? That's why they came back for my son though years later though. I do know that because they got the detective that was on the case last name was Williams. Out of Atlanta, the detective and when he came to my motherfucking house, I spooked the fuck out of him because I knew I had to saw him somewhere before anyway, or he looked like a familiar face. So when he came, I got in my turmeric mask. And then I shook his ass up and told his bitch ass out because I know what y'all do. But I'm letting you know this not going to go like this. Come trying to knock hard on my door and make it sound like it was a gunshot thinking my son was going to hit him. Yeah, trying to shell shock something. Ooh, when I came to the door, I had the Lucifer and everybody else in me waiting on the fucking demon. You understand me? I turned to a beast on that bitch at my front door. I said, who fucking door you knocking on like this here? Well, I have to make sure you have... No, bitch, you ring the doorbell. That's what the fuck it's for. You heard me? Bitch ass, like, I don't know, he had a fucking camera in his badge walking all through, bitch. Because all they do, the bitch that shot him, she was shooting him, she shot him on camera so the APD could see. They keep coming sign this bitch out of jail because she working for him and all of this stuff. Baby, I got all of that, and guess what? Yeah, straight the fuck up. Straight up. They play all kind of games. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all of the time. So, y'all, I'm been on here a minute. Well, it's 10:31. I came back at 8. We've been on here a long time, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. They could come back and skip through. Thank you. I appreciate you, Kwame. They could come back and skip through, baby. For the lawsuit, I want them to go I want them to go with the Department of Justice, somebody. Do you understand me? The lawsuit, they gonna pay regardless. I want them to pay with their bodies, with their blood, sweat, and tears. You understand what I'm saying? For all the people who they did the same shit to, behind the same thing. Poor Magnolia Shorty, I said, Lord. All the DJ, they don't care who they put a hit on behind their money. They said and thought my son was gonna do something with him, but you know his daddy did enough and y'all did that to him. I guess that boy didn't want to live no more after he had that boy was put in a situation he never put him in. And they knew Stone was so solid. That was the whole thing. They knew he was so solid, so they thought that he was never gonna tell. But when he found out that when he got up in there and saw the bigger picture and saw that the setup all came from their motherfucking ass, he showed them something. He fucking gave his motherfucking statement straight the fuck up. I don't know what the fuck he hiding for, but he really not hiding because I see him clearly. And like I say, I never trusted none of them for a very long time. So ain't no hiding or fooling me. But you're not going to play with me neither. I don't deal with two faces. I don't fuck with the fuckery. Period. Keep your one two-face, million-faced ass that way. Because I'm one face you can't play with. Never. I'm not here to play. Not here to play. I like the joking clown. I'm on the light side, but when it come down to them, I ain't playing the radio with them motherfuckers. What? You cause all this so hush. No, you cause all this motherfucking ratting. Don't come in here telling me to hush. You get off my channel. That's what the fuck you do. Because you ain't bulleting a motherfucking thing up in here. Whoever, you caused all this so hush. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, yeah, I'm very observant. I catch it quick. Spirit vision is very deep, most definitely. But where you at? You caused all this so hush? Guess what? And I'm going to cause more than this. So you better stay the fuck up out of here. Cause this ain't nothing to motherfucking play with. And anybody got something smart to say, bitch, you are implicated. So get your troll ass up out of here. Cause this is my channel. This is personal. Bitch, see your bitch ass up out of here. Cause bitch, I don't play with hoes. Don't come up in here with the motherfucking troll and shit. Bitch, this is real motherfucking life. So I'm gonna do you a favor and remove your bitch ass. And how about block your bitch ass? You'll never come back home. I don't give a fuck what. Straight the fuck up. What's wrong with him? Bitch, we not playing. I'm not playing. I'm gonna cause more than that. I'm gonna cause more than motherfucking that. Bitch, war ready. What the fuck? Man, please. And then he did a video talking about he be scared while he in there. So, what's the problem? What? Which one is it? So fake. He ain't scared of a motherfucking thing. When you're a rat, you covered. You in protective custody. Fuck wrong with you. Can't fool me. You fool some of the people some of the time. You can't fool all the people all the time. Trying to try a ghost Cindy B. I don't know why. But we so quick. These little motherfucking droids and vices and minions and demons, them bitches ain't got nothing on the motherfucking what? The devil of the beast. Don't fuck with that. Do not. Stubborn as a goat. Take them horns and fucking... They don't understand. I done been to the top of the mountain. We mountain goats. We get stubborn and go to the top where nobody else is motherfucking going. Who climbing a mountain that high? Who? Without getting tired. If we have to, we get in a motherfucking tree. We don't give a fuck what. We going up. We going up. Fuck wrong with them. Get up in this bitch talking that rah-rah. Bitch, I ain't taking no rah-rah. Ooh, the ghost bitch. Who? Fuck wrong with them, bitch. If I was in there, like, woo. Lord, they don't know. I want to, you know what I be praying? I be saying, Lord, let my spiritual gifts come through. Y'all remember that movie, the Fire Starter? When that little girl got upset, she set everything on fire. You heard me? That's how I be wanting to be. I be wanting to think of their ass and just blow them up. I say I need to remake the Fire Starter and just burn all the ass. Woo! Just be the Fire Starter, baby. Just look at them. Just set their ass off on fire. Yes, Cindy B. That's how I want to be. I want the Fire Starter gifts. That go to show you some real supernatural gifts. They better know who. You got to be careful what you say out your mouth. But that's the power I want, so don't be surprised if y'all see everything on fire. Don't be surprised if y'all see everything on fire. You hear me? Tonight is tonight. Yes, Fire Brown. Oh, yes, tonight the night. Yeah. I done watched their bitch asses all week long. They had shit on me I ain't even know they had. I just typed in Extraordinary Mystique. I saw Killa Stone, baby. And then one nigga get on there with his rah-rah ass. Yeah, she better watch what she doing. Tell you, nigga, I'm sure she got some uncles or some goons. Bitch, if my do got some uncles, that's some goons. Bitch, they ain't implicated. Bitch, this ain't no Rico. Bitch, what the fuck you trying to do? Mister, shut your mouth. Cause niggas talk more than bitches these days. Oh, niggas suck more than bitches these days. As sure as your name Fire Brown, girl, I know I'm gonna get them gifts. Cause I'm gonna set me some motherfuckers on fire. I'm setting a fire right now, Fire. That's why you in here. Oh yes, in your element, fire. That's right. That is so right. Yes. Put that on the shirt too, yes. Niggas talk more than bitches these days. You gotta put it on a shirt. Do you hear me? Baby, you got to. You got to. They be talking all that fucking rah, all these niggas trying to speak on me. Boys, boys, sit down. Let me give you a class. This one right here, if she can't go come actual and factual, she ain't coming. So anything you see going on with me, just mind your business. That's what you do. Sit back and mind your business, because I'm gonna make a change and eat your own motherfucking words, me. That's how I'm set up. You're gonna have to eat your own motherfucking words. Who's slow to speak and quick to listen? I'm so quick. How I said, babe. I was quiet. I said, oh. Because, see, it's some things you see and it's some things you miss. So it's best to watch before you speak. You about Trump 2024? Let me tell you something, baby. This is about to be a communist country. I'm about the ruler. I'm about the ruler. I ain't worried about none of that. Okay? Whatever going on, I'm all right. Whoever ruling, that's who I'm about. You heard me? I don't care if I wish Putin was ruling. Because Putin is the real gangster. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him. That's who I'm rolling with. Putin. Because of the percentage she's getting. Did you look up 33 because of the percentage she getting? No, the 33.33% came from down from BMI with my son with the rights. Whatever the fuck she getting, she ain't getting nothing. She getting something, but whatever she getting, she ain't gonna be getting no more because she going to the penitentiary. That's what she going. Yes, all God's missionaries on go. Yes, see, she right here acting like she his caregiver or whatever she signed or maybe left him out on all the time. But he got his own ass cap rights. So all I got to really do now is go with the move. But I just been sitting and watching and waiting. You know, we've been having that since last year. And then that's what she know too. That's why the shooting came in, you know, all that. Her too, with the bullshit, the sister. Oh, the meaning behind number 3. First of all, the meaning, the 33. First of all, the 3 comes from Alegua. So Alegua is with one of the Orishas. He's a 7 African power. Thank you, Slim Doobie. He's the 7 African powers are Orishas. They are real spirit guides. There are 7 African powers. So you see a lot of celebrities channel their energy, like Oshun, Ogun. Who is it? Yamaya, Lafi, Obadiah. It's a 7. Yeah, Oshun, Oya. They're 7 African powers. So what it is, the number 3, Alegua is over. He's a crossroad warrior, and his number is 3. And so what you have to do in the industry, they go to Alegua for their crossroads to get them into the exactly fire, to get them into the industry and to make they pave their path. But what they do is they sacrifice. Well, what they do, they prick their finger because Lego got a nail at he got this, he likes a shell, like a cowrie shell, but the cowrie shells are his eyes or whatever, but it's like a little, I want to say like a little head, okay, and it has the cowrie shells for the eyes, cowrie shells for the ears, for the mouth, and Alegua, what they do is you appease your deities, okay, and so they work for you, okay, and with Alegua, you can he's a trickster as well. Thank you. I am TV Dad, I am. And so he's also a trickster as well. So it's however you come to him, right? But you have to come to him first before you get to any of the other Orishas, okay? Because he is the crossroad warrior. He's the doorway. He has the keys to unlock all of the doors to the crossroads. So they go to him, but you can either go to him good or bad. So on the good side, Lego has a childlike spirit, so he likes toys, he likes dice, he likes trucks, you know, he likes candy, he likes corn, nuts or corn, chips, stuff like that. You appease, and he likes coconuts. You appease him with coconuts. His favorite drink, he like whatever he like. He like fish. They'll tell you what he like, and if you spiritually feed him, he helps you in the physical. So everything is done spiritually, and then it comes to the physical. Well, on the music industry side, what they do is they feed Allegua dark. So they give him rats, and they give him cigars, and they give him liquor, they give him dice, they give him everything dark. Okay, they feed him rats, they do all kind of stuff dark. But that's to get them on the dark side. But remember, he's a trickster. So however you come to him, that's what you're gonna get eventually. So I just make sure I go straight. And me and Allegua, Isha is my favorite. I know a chain of command. You know what I'm saying? So that is who Baby be trying to represent with B33 and B3, and because they represents the third ward as well, and he's like trying to make himself God of the third ward. But he's sending people to the dark, and he has them in the dark. He's doing the dark on them, and eventually dealing with Allegua, he's gonna be tricked because he's gonna be this match. So that's just what it is. Not just verify. Am I speaking facts, or do I know what I'm speaking of? DIP Studio? Do I know what I'm talking about? I'm waiting for your answer. Well, let me see. Facts. DIP Studio, facts. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. I will not. Thank you, Cindy B. I appreciate you. I will not come on here and tell a lie. I will not come on here with my feelings about things or whatever. It's all actual and factual. And when you know, like the little girl said, when you know, you know. Thank you, I am CB that I am. I appreciate you. Yes, I love you more, VIP Studio. Yes, this is 1,000 fire. Yes, I appreciate you, baby. That's all we gonna talk about is real on here. That's why we could go all night. This how we could spend our Sunday night. Our Saturday nights. They won't go out in the club, and we won't be here and be what? Educated. You understand what I'm saying? Because we need our what? Power. Everybody take our power from us. Try to strip us of our power. You understand what I'm saying? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Come on now. I will not get on here and tell nobody no lies. I'm sorry they got on here with all that. What's real always stay put, baby. What's real gonna always stay put. Got it. Oh, I appreciate you, John Frank. I appreciate you. I ain't gonna keep y'all on here no more longer because I could go all night, but we gonna go tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. We gonna go tomorrow in the day. They can't steal the energy, baby. They can't connect to it. They can't steal it. They can't alter it. They can't do nothing. I'm here for it. Ain't going in no clubs. I know that's right, baby. Me neither. I've been so far away from that because when you're going in there, you're mixing with the demons. So it's like you're giving them permission. You know what I'm saying? So you have to choose a side or you're going to die in the middle. You gotta choose a side or you're gonna die in the middle. You heard me? Oh, Portia, it's okay, honey. I'm gonna start coming on here and talk to y'all more, especially when it's the weekend and I'm off from work. Now, during the week I work, but on the weekend I will most definitely, and sometimes during the week too. Yes, and I will if y'all just share, subscribe, and like. I appreciate y'all. You know what? I'm out of town, y'all, and I really did not bring none of my cards with me, but I can I'm telling you, y'all go right now tonight, what I want y'all to do before I start giving y'all readings, I want y'all to go and go look at some of those readers that I've told y'all about tonight, because they are going to give it to you, and then that's how you're gonna know, y'all can know tonight. Y'all ain't got to wait for me to do no reading. I'm telling you. Peppermint Tarot, Tarot Diva, Capricorn Mystic Beauty, Maji got the tea. She's very, very good. Um, Thank you. I appreciate you, yo. She from Florida, and I'm here in Florida too, baby. I've been in that good Florida water today, baby, getting all them, washing all them demons off of me. I appreciate you. Got your inbox. Let me see. You got the inbox info. I will. I wish I could pin it in here. I don't know why I can't. Yeah, Maji is the truth, baby. When I tell you Maji, if I ain't know no better, and let me tell you something. I never personally had a reading from none of these ladies. I never, because I've learned that I cannot let people read me. If I go to a personally to a reader, like the ones that I thought I knew, they would alter the reading. They would pull my Ogun, my boy, too. Oh yes, oh baby, I work with all of them. Ochosi, oh yes, I love my seven African powers. Um, when it comes down to reading, I had some readers, the ones that personally knew me that I would go to, honey, they would alter the reading to tell me a lie. Like they don't know that I know the cards, so I would see the cards being pulled, but then they would alter the whole reading, thinking I needed them like that, and that's when I had to expose one of them and be like, girl, girl. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't real. Or good is me for like, oh, yes. Most don't Abatala. Oh, most definitely the father. That's what I say. Obatala. The father of them. Yes, the God. Yes, baby. But I'm telling you, it's all the truth. I shall not tell a lie, and it's all awakening, y'all. And that's what it's time for us to do, awaken. It's so much of history that has been taken and altered, and it takes your power away. Yeah, it's Cindy. I go on YouTube, right? I don't get personal readings anymore. I go on YouTube, and those ladies give the truth. They give the truth. Now, I do like one guy. I do. His name is Travis McMillan. Travis is the truth. That is the only person that I will go, and he does a lot of his readings. He has a YouTube channel as well, but he has a lot of his readings on Facebook. And the reason why I go to him is because we met through me giving some other people readings and letting them know their power, and then they try to take my power. But me and him always stay connected, and I had spoke some things to him because I'm more of an intuitive reader as well. So by me talking to him and having conversations with him, and I was able to intuitively read him and speak life and blessings into him, and as well as offer him, help him with the changes that he wanted to make, with securing a different employment, and then eventually he, was able to do everything that he wanted to do, which was really his tarot. So now he's more over on that side. He's monetized on Facebook, and he has a YouTube channel as well. So I do speak life. Like if I talk to you, I'm more of a natural reader. I will give you a reading, a tarot reading, if that's what you want. I will give you a crystal healing reading. That's what I like to do. I'm more of a healer, but I'm also just intuitive. So if I'm in your energy, I can pretty much, you know what I'm saying, kind of read what's going on, and I'll be able to tell you. So that's really how I work as well. And then by you guys being in here as well, eventually, you know what I'm saying, as y'all come in here, this is all energy. Everything is energy first. So, I'll start speaking life, and if you have certain little situations, you know what I'm saying, and, we're gonna start doing little one-on-ones, so y'all go to my YouTube channel and put it in there, because I answer. I answer. I will call you back and talk to you. I don't ignore nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of it, if it comes down, it's like childish. I just be like, I appreciate it and I thank you, and I try to still turn it around positive. When it's try to be sexual, but it's okay, because it's all kind of spirit. So my whole intention is to have everyone to be well, everyone do well. So I don't knock nobody, because I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, because I have been given the benefit of the doubt. But I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, and I am going to come back tomorrow in sometime, and we can continue before I go to work on Monday. But I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't know. Y'all help me just by listening, and I love all of you more. I love all of y'all more. Yes, we're all in here for a reason. Spirits are very, very real. They are so real. And like I say, God is doing a work, and He's going to link all of His children together because we have to be led to the promised land of safety and security. Okay? So remember, He said, though 1,000 may fall at your right side and 10,000 left, it shall not come what? Near you. Nadi, nanayu. It shall not come near you. Psalms 91, baby. Psalms 91. I'm going to read that for y'all before I go. Psalms 91. Read it for you. 91, baby. It says, He. That's why I ain't question how I got here for real. I know that's right, Kwame. It says, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy dwelling place. Wait, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder. The young lion and the dragon shall thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high because he had known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Amen. Come on, somebody. You hear me? Do you hear me, fire? Come on, somebody. And you trust and you believe that. Because, see, I read it. When I'm reading, I see. I say, He that dwelleth in the places, I read it like this here, and at the end, that last part I read, and it says, thou shalt tread, okay, because I had set my love upon you, therefore you will deliver me. I will set you will set me on high because I have known your name. I shall call upon you and you will answer me. You will be with me in trouble. You will deliver me and honor me. With long life will you satisfy me and show me your salvation. I talk to God, baby. I talk to him. You hear me? I talk to him. And they say don't question. But sometimes questions are valid because you want to know. So when you want to know, you ask God. You can ask God a question. You understand me? And he's going to give you your answer. They don't want you to ask him because they don't want you to get no answer. You understand? If you ask, you receive not because you ask not. You understand? So you got to ask God. It's okay to ask God, God, help me to understand that which I do not understand. Lord, help me to see that which I do not see. Lord, please help me. You understand? You got to ask. Ask and you shall receive. Don't let nobody cut you out. Scare me keeps me going out. I understood before understood you. Yes. 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 Most definitely. And that is the power of God. When you are chosen, it's nothing anybody can do about it. You are chosen. So whatever he has to do to get through to his chosen, he's going to do that. And you're going to know. And nobody can take that from you. And don't let anyone take that from you. Don't do it. Remember, we're not crazy, we're peculiar. And God's children are a peculiar people. We're not regular. That's why we're in the world, but we're not of the world, baby, at all. Right place, right time, Fire Brown. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. We didn't went about over 2 hours and something, but this is all God. And guess what? We're going to keep doing it, y'all, because this has to be done. It is time. I thank all of y'all. I love all of you. And you all be prayerful. Push forward. Push through. And keep your head up. And elevate your mind and your spirit. Feed your spirit over your flesh. Because the flesh is weak, but the spirit is a willing, baby. I appreciate all of y'all. Amen. Ashe. Yes, ma'am, Cindy B. I love y'all. Thank you, Slim Duty. You're more than welcome all the time. I appreciate you as well, Kwame. King, I appreciate you. I love you more, Fire. Good night, all of you. I will see you tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to keep it going. And we're going to get that. I want y'all to go on YouTube tonight. So don't forget what I told you. Just type in your horoscope or type up something. It's going to come in. I appreciate you, Fire. I appreciate peace and blessings be upon you as well. I am TB, that I am. And I will see you all soon. I will. I have, and I will. Thank you so much. Good night, all of you. I love y'all. Bye-bye.